Today I'm going to be talking about Lush Silky Underwear scented products. Initially, many years ago, Lush made a dusting powder called Silky Underwear, and it smells so good. I like it. It's kind of a really light kind of honeysuckle with sort of a smoky vetiver note underneath, and it's just beautiful. I don't see how anyone could not like it, but I suppose there are some. And let's see all the products that Lush made with that scent. Gosh, this spans years and many holidays and such. So the first product that Lush came out with this wonderful scent was Silky Underwear, like I say. And actually, I think I might be wrong, but I think one of these, either this white soap called Alkmaar or this dusting powder called Silky Underwear, came first as far as Lush selling it many years ago. And this soap is called Alkmaar, Alkmaar, and it looks like a white cheese of some sort. And I bought a big old block, like a ridiculously large amount back in the day, so I've still got a good 4 or 5 pieces there, I think, thank goodness. The Silky Underwear is no more, because I've used that. And what else do we have? After that, during the holidays, let's say, we had a ballistic in the shape of a fairy, and she's missing her little face. It's a part of the ballistic that has a little carving of a face on it, and she had angel wings or fairy wings, and they stuck out, and they had wire and purple lace, and it was pretty gorgeous. And she was for Christmas, and I don't know, maybe 2005 or something like that. And this ballistic is half of a long rectangular ballistic. Lush used to sell these long rectangle ballistics back in 2000, and there were three or four different ballistics that they had, only those 3 or 4 in this long thing. They called it the family ballistic, and in this case it was the family fairy jasmine, I believe it was called, ballistic, and it's a light lavender color, and it's got little sparkles in it. And then it had an F, I don't know, you can barely see it now, a raised F, and it had, I think, another F, and then the word J, family fairy jasmine. And so I used half of that right away and saved this piece. And what next here? I think that next were Lush, the ballistic called Fairy Jasmine, and it's a lavender colored ballistic, and it has lavender sparkles in it. I hope the camera's picking that up. Let me see here. I don't know. I apologize if it's not getting in focus. So this is a ballistic, and again, it has that Silky Underwear scent, even though it's called Fairy Jasmine. And this came a few years later, and for Christmas, and pretty beautiful. And let's see what else. So those are the ballistics involved with the Silky Underwear scent. And then we have Big Hugs soap, and that came out, I think Lush brought that out in Valentine's 2005, 6, or 7, and it was a giant dark pinkish red wheel of soap, and then it had medium pink and light pink and red hearts all over it. And it has that scent of the Silky Underwear scent. Let's see if we can read the... let's see. It says Jasmine Absolute, and I can't see very well. Gardenia, Vetiver, and let's see, something else I can't really read. It's an old label, and but it has the same ingredients. Let's look at Silky Underwear ingredients here. Here, let's read the front first. It says, soft, smooth, silky underwear is our oldest and best-loved dusting powder. Powdered cocoa butter is gently absorbed into your skin to moisturize, while the jasmine and gardenia scented powder softly dusts you down with a smooth, silky coating. Wear it under or instead of your clothes. And that was the primary kind of its function, was to provide a smoother, more moisturizing powder because it had cocoa butter in it. And you can see there's some vanilla, jasmine, vetiver, and I think it's got honeysuckle and amaranth in it. So it's very light and powdery, and there's kind of an undertone of kind of a slight sweet smokiness. It's pretty wonderful. And then Lush made a deodorant a few years back called Pixie Dust. I think this may have been a UK forum only product, but I could be wrong. And it has the same scent as the Alkmaar Soap and the Silky Underwear and the Big Hug Soap, and the same ingredients. It's got jasmine, vetiver, yang yang, and let's see what else, if we can find another label. Okay, well, it's just a label thing. So, oh, here we go. Goodness. Okay, so this has iridescent glitter. It's that same lavender glitter. It has Jasmine Absolute, Vetiver, Yang Yang oil, and it also has honeysuckle and amaranth too, I think, just like everything else in this little family. And then we had the Silky Underwear perfume, forum only special. I think this was the first ever forum special that perfume that Lush ever did. This was back in many years ago, and I was fortunate to get one of their pretty bottles that they had it in. It was a frosted Art Deco frosted glass bottle, and it was a pour, not a spray, and I decided to put a spray on it, but right now I have another cap on it which came with it, and have filled it up with a black bottle of the Silky Underwear that Australia and Japan had the opportunity to buy in the forum specials a couple years ago, and so that's empty and is now in here. So the perfume is the same. It's a wonderful, very light, it's a honeysuckle, jasmine, and smoky vetiver there. And what else do we have here? We have, of course, the black Silky Underwear perfume forum special. And let's see, it has jasmine and vetiver, yang yang oil, and it's gorgeous. I don't know why I saved that bottle, but I don't know. I might give it away or something. So, did I mention Turbo Bubble? Good gracious! And this is my favorite product in that scent is Turbo Bubble. It's the bubble bar associated with this scent, with Silky Underwear scent, and as you can see, it has kind of a lavender colored sparkle, just like the Ballistic that's right here. And so I love these. They have that same scent, and they provide a bunch of bubbles. It's called Turbo Bubble, and you have that scent. It's very gentle, soothing, Lovely. I don't know. I collect these because I love them, and I think I have maybe 3. They're hard to find now, of course, but there are some Lushies who had some in their stash, and they discontinued it, of course. Everything you see here, including the ballistic and everything, has been discontinued, but some of this stuff's still floating around out there. And here's, I thought this would be fun. Here's the Lush times back in that same day when they were selling silky underwear. Let's see if I can get close. Isn't that cool? And what else did they have in the Lush times? I think they had another page. Let's check. I think it's page 14 or 13. Well, let me see. I think they had some in the ballistics. This was the Think Pink Spring 2004 Lush Times. And here it is. It's a Fairy Jasmine Bath Bomb. And it says, you know, it's the same. They have a bubble bar slice, and it has Jasmine Absolute, and it lists the ingredients, and it's kind of relaxing. And so that's Fairy Jasmine Bath Bomb. Let's see what else. Here's the soap. Oh no, wrong soap. Oh, here it is. It is Alkmaar Soap. And it's a triple S soap. Subtle, sophisticated, and sexy. It's gently creamy. It's classic fragrance of honeysuckle and amaranth, and vetiver and jasmine, as all of these products do. Here's honeysuckle infusion, amaranth infusion, jasmine absolute, vetiver oil, and it looks white like this. And you could, you know, get a small size or whatever size you wanted, of course. And then we have the Bubble Bar Turbo Bubble. And let's see what it says. It's a sparkly mauve and scented with sensual jasmine. A luxurious bath for spoiling yourself rotten. It's for people that like to cover themselves in sparkles. And it has the same kind of stuff, jasmine, vetiver. It has iridescent lavender sparkles like right here. And so that's this. And I think that's it in this particular Lush Times. And like I say, they had the holiday stuff like Christmas and Valentine's and such. So I think there may or may not be some of this powder maybe, or maybe the ballistic or bubble bar or the soap in the retro section on the Lush North American form. And okay, so I will be back when I use this turbo bubble in the bathtub so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, I'm going to cut into the turbo bubble bar now, and we'll see how soft or how crumbly or... So that's what it looks like inside. And that was pretty easy, just one slice with the knife, and that's it. And you can see it's got the sparkles throughout. It's mostly on the covering the bubble bar is the sparkles, but I think there are a couple inside as well. So we'll see. I'll be throwing this in the tub, and we'll see what it looks like in the water. Okay.